Page 17. Page 17. review. Past couple nights, we focused on Jesus in the water, in the desert, and then in the crowds, or with people. And I just want to underline something that I believe is important for life in community, or any kind of life really. And it's a balance between all three. And how we can see that at play is as we look at the life of Jesus in the gospel stories. Very often he disappeared. He just did. I mean, not magically, I'm not saying that, I'm saying he just had enough of people, you know, and he obviously loved people, you know, but there were regular moments when he said, I'm just going to spend some time by myself. Okay? And he did that. And sometimes, you know, whole days, whole nights, and who knows, maybe whole weeks. Maybe he took a retreat, you know, by himself somewhere just for a month, who knows. But it's really, really important that we find our own balance between being with others and being alone or with ourselves. Finding time for prayer, for God, for our own reflection, and finding time to be with other people in various capacities. It's like today, you know, I was outside and I saw you, Michelle, working hard, and now you're tired, right? You've done enough work for the day, right? And it's like that, being with people too, I find, you know. It's like, I've been with people, okay, this amount of time during this day, and now I need to be off by myself. Maybe that means a walk in the woods, maybe it means reading a good book, whatever it is. You know, when the garden gets flowing again, you know, maybe working in the garden, whatever. Whatever you need to find and keep your balance, your inner health, your physical health, whatever that is, that would be good. So, just a reminder, take the time you need to let go of any and all responsibilities in community, to take care of yourself, basically. Okay? I was sharing the other day with Eric about this very thing, and that's what he's doing right now. He's finding time for himself. And I did mention to him the book by Henry Nouwen called The Wounded Healer. It's a profound little book. You know, for those of us that aspire to help others, first and foremost, Henry would say, please be aware of your own woundedness, your own brokenness, because that's the thing people can relate to. They can't relate to your perfection or what you know or anything you tell them. What they can relate to is your own struggle, your own brokenness, and that is very, very valuable. So, any thoughts on that?
I know for me, it's you know, been a couple of days. I mean, I have taken time. I really enjoy sitting by the water. I did enjoy, you know, working today because movement's good for me, and walking and so forth. And you know, I'm used to kind of living alone, so I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive in my conversations and reaching out, and because I have historically had a tendency to isolate somewhat. So, you know, I'm sure I'll work through a balance there as I progress. But it's not isolation because I do enjoy solitude. You know, and I always have. But yeah, it's just I'll find a flow once I get more, you know, in tune with everything.
Sure,
and what I like to do too here. You know what I'm saying?
It's important. Any other thoughts?
I found that balance has to be pretty organic. Sometimes Silent Fridays aren't Silent Fridays. Things come up. And, then another spell will appear where you can just sit back because there's not much going on and take a silent morning or afternoon then. And that seems to work well for me to do both, reflect, respond to what the community needs and yet still take time out when I need.
I think finding balance has always been something I struggled with. Because the things I love to do and am passionate about capture my attention, and I have a hard time getting up and leaving that and going into something that would help me balance out. And so I wind up doing too much, and then just a work in progress.
So, when we live in community, the everyday, ordinary needs, requirements, whatever it is of a community, are a real thing. Like, for example, the dishes. Okay? We need to figure out how to get those dishes done and not be a burden on any one person, right, Anna?
Yes.
Yes, he says, oh, Buddha-like over there. Yes, indeed. And so we'll figure that out. But no one person should assume that responsibility. It needs to be a shared responsibility. And it used to be that I could help with that, and now puppy. So I'm not sure how to help with that. We'll have to talk about that. Maybe there's a way to do that. I feel like I'm tied at the hip to her right now. And as I leave the room, unless she has something like this to eat, then I can't do much. So we'll figure that out. So I hope you find your balance, and I hope you do whatever it is you need to do to care for yourself and not do too much and not assume too much, but breathe and pace yourself in this daily life. There'll be more people coming starting Friday, and that'll help. We can promise like special front row seats in heaven for people that do dishes. So we'll close with a song. Somebody seems to be very content over there with her, is it livers that she has?
Yeah.
Beef livers? page 25. Page 25. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joy. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joys. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joys. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joys. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joys. Awaken my heart to love, to beauty and to simple joys. At the close of this day, we give thanks for your great love for each of us and everyone everywhere. May we be bearers of that love and sharers of your love. For this is what truly matters. May it be so.